Welcome to the Mastering the Game podcast. I'm your host, Jermaine Harris. Earlier this year, I started playing Dynasty Warriors 9 for the first time. I've been a big fan of the franchise for years. My first game was Dynasty Warriors 4 back on the PS2, and I've had the majority of the game since then. I actually bought Dynasty Warriors 9 at some point last year, but never got around to playing it just because I knew how poorly it was received. Since the game has been released for a while, they definitely made a few improvements, so it isn't terribly glitchy, at least not all the time. However, I can definitely see why people didn't enjoy this game as much as they would hope. I don't really like the open world format. I'm glad that they tried it, so that way I know I don't like it. I just wish the game was more straightforward. There's a bit too much extra stuff to do. For example, I don't need to go fishing in a Dynasty Warriors game. To me, I feel like they should have just focused on having better voice actors and just improving the performance of the game. For me, one of my biggest gripes is using the bow and arrow. The camera moves way too quickly, and even though I've adjusted the speed to be far slower, it's still super hard to use the actual bow and arrow just because the camera moves too quickly. And also with the open world, it just takes too long to get from A to B. The whole point of me playing Dynasty Warriors to me is just to take out hundreds and thousands of people, rinse and repeat. It's been the exact same format since Dynasty Warriors 2 came out. And while I do appreciate that they tried something new, I hope that next time they just stick to the old format and just follow the story.